Dr. Ahluwalia, the Prime Minister in particular has drawn a red line. He said that I will do whatever it takes to protect the interests of Indian farmers. Now, one of the big sticking points for a full-blown trade deal with the United States could well be in areas of agriculture and dairying. Do you agree that given the state of our economy, given the fact that the farmers constitute a major constituency in this country, we will always need an element of protectionism for our agriculture and dairying sector?
I think, look, in every country, agriculture and farmers are politically very special. So I think the idea, if you're going to do reforms, I think there are a lot of reforms needed in agriculture. But I think you should not be doing reforms in agriculture seeing to be pushed by others. There are reforms, you should develop a consensus within. It would not surprise me at all if I hope our negotiators are telling our other side that, look, agriculture is a sensitive subject. Nothing is ever written in stone, but this is not something that should be done as a result of trade negotiation. Now, you know, there are always little things you can do because we do allow some agricultural imports. But the basic agricultural issues, including, I think, things like, let's say, allowing GM food. Now, you know, at the moment, we're not allowing Indian farmers to benefit from GM technology because we haven't made up our mind. So how do you concede allowing import of GM foods from outside if you're not allowing it to be done inside?
But I've heard many economic commentators say that agricultural reform is necessary. And yet, when the Prime Minister pushed ahead a few years ago with farm laws, he met with a backlash that eventually forced him to push back on those same reforms. So, is part of the challenge even now to build that political consensus first and then go ahead with the reform? Even in 1991, you didn't have a political consensus when you went ahead with the reforms. So what comes first, reforms and then political consensus? Or do you build a political consensus and then go ahead with your reform?
No, it's quite clear that nothing ever gets done simply in abstraction, okay? So where there are political problems, you need to work in advance towards solving those problems. I think we've left too many things in agriculture somehow outside discussion. And I think we need to have an internal discussion on that. I don't somehow think that these are areas which are best pushed through trade negotiations. In the trade area, there are other things we can negotiate, and that's where we should concentrate on.